Yeah. So, okay, I had to pull up the questions. So, okay, one of the questions we had was, are you, I know you're like a volunteer an activities director.
I am an activity aide.
Okay.
I've been an activity aide since 1990.
So, a lot of these questions are kind of directed for if you were like in the social work profession. So,
Yeah.
if you can't answer them completely, like, we completely understand.
I was a CNA for 13 years, and then
Oh,
I
okay.
became activities.
Mm-hmm. What is, the first question we have is, what is a typical day for you like?
And that's why I'll give you calendars, because
perfect.
every day is different, every month is different, every
that's
week
awesome.
is different, yes.
Thank you.
You
Then,
exercise and you take them to activities that they're interested in, you know.
mm-hmm.
So is Sunday like a free day?
No, Sunday is just not the 1st
Oh.
of May.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Do the rosary and current events, bingo and ice cream. And church stuff.
And then the second question we have is, what are some of your roles, responsibilities, and job duties?
Finding out what their activities they're interested in and implementing them, trying to get them involved in the activities. And what were some of the other questions?
Just some of your responsibilities. I'm guessing I don't know how you remember it, but like remembering exactly like what person can get sugar and what person can't.
No. And then I look it up. If I'm not sure, I look it up on the computer or find out, yeah. And like they want to go to the Horde Museum. Tomorrow I'm taking them on out into the museum in Whitewater. And so find out who's interested in art, and then we have necklaces that they wear in case there's an accident. Do not necessitate necklaces, and make sure there's foot pedals on the chair, on their wheelchairs, their toilet before they go. Let the staff know, let the front entrance know, therapy know, and I'm trying to think what else. What are some of the other questions?
The next question we have is, what are the biggest obstacles your clients must overcome relative to their issues?
If they were lived at home and then coming into a nursing home setting, you know, and being waited on and having to be waited on, you know. Not being able to be independent if they can't be.
Yeah.
What do you like most about your job?
Oh, I love the people. I love the people. Like, you've met the people. They are just wonderful. You've so many stories.
And along with that, then, what do you least like about your job?
Sometimes it's overwhelming trying to take care of so many people and trying to.
That one's not okay. Well, I'm just gonna read it to you anyways. It says, "What do you see for the future of social work / human services, especially like in this field, like right now?"
I can't answer that.
If there is one thing you could change about your job or field, what would it be?
I feel like that's hard.
I wish I had more time.
That's true.
Time management.
You know what room number Richard's in?
He's on the 600 household.
He is not telling me where we're going. He just wants me to sit on his lap.
Yeah. If you take him down, he's like 625 or something. Press him.
And then actually, that's like the basic of the list. Do we have any extra questions? Do you? How do you handle some of the particularly difficult clients you might work with? Are there any like tips or any like ideas that you've had?
Eye contact and talking with them, and trying to understand, validating their feelings.
Okay.
Are there a lot of people here that their family's involved? Or
That have their or don't.
no, like that their family is
A
involved?
lot
and wants-
have their families involved, yeah. Yeah, which is great. Yeah.
When you arrange activities that go outside of the facility. Is that like difficult? Is there a lot of steps you have to take to do that, or is that relatively easy?
It takes a lot of teamwork from the CNAs and everybody getting them ready, you know, and getting volunteers to help, because everybody needs one-to-one when we take them shopping. They all need one person to be pushing them, so it's a lot of planning
Mm-hmm.
and
What
making
is
sure they have their money and bags and marking their bags because they all have bags and
if you were going to say some like skills required for someone to do a job like your job, what would you say would be some skills that would be beneficial to have?
being a people person is really important. Liking people, huh? Patience, yeah, yeah. And you know, you put yourself in their shoes and see how you'd be treated, treat others the way you'd like to be treated, you know, and we are their family.
I don't know, I guess maybe this doesn't relate, but how do you handle some of the losses you might face with
I know it's sad, but you're happy for them because
Yeah.
you know they're in a better place, and
I just assumed that might be like one of the challenges of working with.
it can be, yeah, and it hurts. Like Dolly's dying, you know, and but you know she's lived a good life. Now, if it was working with children, that would be hard on me, you know, little kids. But an adult, they've lived their life, and
So it's just like making sure you look at it positively.
yeah, and they're ready to go.
Yeah.
So you don't want them to suffer
I know that was actually the
anymore.
first thing Eva said to me. She was like, "Yep, I'm 97, or is it
Yeah.
97? Yeah." And she's like, "Yep, I'm pretty much ready to go anytime."
you're not ready
And I
to
was
hear
like,
that,
"Oh, okay." I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
This is like the first time I met her, so I was like, "Oh my gosh." All right.
Such a hoot.
And all their families, you know, a lot of their friends have died. Dolly says, you know, everyone I know has died, you know, and so they're alone and they're lonely, and they need someone to talk to that can relate to the things that they've been through. And so I like to get groups together of all these older people that are about the same age, and we talk about, you know, where they put the chamber pot in this commode. And you know, and the outhouse, and no lights, and all the things that they've lived through.
Say Wilson, he always has so much stuff to talk
I
about
know.
in Florida.
And that's my problem, not having time to listen to it.
Yeah.
So that's why you guys are wonderful when you come in and listen to their stories. So that's why I like more one-to-ones, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I like actually a lot about this, even like the different places you can visit. Because
Yeah.
the first place I went to was a place on Monday, and it might have just been because it was the first meeting of the year, but it was a lot more like of just a big group.
Yeah.
And then when I came here, it was a lot more one-on-one, and I really liked that. So
And they like that because they need somebody to talk to. They need a friend, and you're friends. And Sally says this is the best.
You know.
well, I think that's
Isn't she wonderful? Yeah, she's so funny.